The question for today is, what is unique key in SQL Server? So what is the meaning of unique? It means being the only one of its kind. So if we take an example of this table where we did not find any constraints on it and try to insert this data, it will get inserted. Another row with the same SSN number here, it will get inserted. Another row with no value on SSN number, it will get inserted. Another row with a null value with different first and last name, and it will get inserted. So the problem here is we know that different people have different SSN number, and we do not want to have the same SSN number in our table. So we need SSN numbers to be unique, right? So what do? We define a unique key. When we define a unique key on the SSN number, let's see what happens. So once we define the unique key on the SSN number, the unique key allows only unique values to be inserted into your table. So if we run this particular insert, it will insert that particular row. And what about having the same SSN number but different first name and last name? It will fail. Why? Because the unique key is checking if 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 exists or not. If it exists, it's not going to allow that particular row to be inserted. Now, if I change the SSN number and try to run the insert statement, it will execute successfully because the SSN number uh, is not a duplicate. So here, if we run another statement without any SSN number, it will still execute because the unique key considered the null as being unique. And here, if we run another statement with the null value, it will not execute because it already knows that there is a null value, so it will allow only one null value when you define the unique key in a particular column. And here we can define as many unique keys that we want in our table. And here this column is a good example to have another unique key on, which is the driver's license number, which would avoid us the duplication of these particular data. So let's see how the unique key works in action. And before that, let's quickly read these points here. Unique key constraint specifies that all the values in a given column must be unique. The column must have a different value in every row of the table, and a table can have multiple unique constraints, and unique key allows only one null value. And here is the syntax, which is create table, table name, and the column definition unique. So let's see how the unique key works in action. So I'm switching over to my SSMS here, and I am going to run this particular create table statement where I have it mentioned saying the SSN number, the social security number, is an integer and it is unique. Execute. The table is created. Going to insert a row for John Doe with the SSN number of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. It got inserted. I'm trying to insert another row for a row with Mary Doe, but with the same SSN number. Let's see if it's going to execute or not. It will not, because I have a unique constraint defined on my SSN number. And here we can read the message here as well. The violation of unique key constraint uq underscore person underscore of blah 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 cannot insert a duplicate key in object dbo dot person. The duplicate key value is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So if we insert with a different SSN number here with 8910111, it will execute it. And here, if we insert another value with the null, it's going to say yes, it is unique and it will be inserted, but it will not allow another null value to be inserted and gives us the same unique key constraint error saying the duplicate key value is null. So if you take a look at this table, here is our social security number column. We have these two unique rows, right? And one null column, one null value in this particular table. But if you want to avoid this problem of having one null value, what we could do is we can use our previous class example, or what we learned in the not null constraint. We can implement not null and unique for the social security number. So I'm going to create this particular table with SSN number integer, not null, and unique. So what this does is I'm going to insert two unique uh, SSN numbers, and it should execute successfully. But if I try to insert a null here, it will throw us an error. Why? Because the not null constraint is coming into action saying cannot insert the value null into the column as social security number in the table testdb.dbo.person2, and the column does not allow values. So in this way we can avoid having nulls and but having unique values in our table. I hope you understood what the unique constraint does, and uh, what is unique key in SQL Server. Thank you and have a great day.